Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Dipankar, and today in this video we are going to talk about a new AI tool basically that is called as Antigravity IDE. In this video we are going to see how Antigravity IDE is used and what are the different LLMs that we can use it. To do that, you can just come to Google Antigravity and under product you can just choose Antigravity IDE, and you can just click on download and it will be downloaded. And why I'm talking about anti-gravity IDE now is because this anti-gravity IDE is coming with Google AI Pro plan, and this Google AI Pro plan that you can get for free if you have already Geo SIM and you have a My Geo app. You can just probably get it free. Probably you might have to just recharge for rupees 349 and above, and then you can just get the anti-gravity for free. And then you can basically get this Google AI Pro plan, and it will have more rate limits and flexible AI credit pool. And once you have it, you can just see that you have the Google AI Pro and you have other benefits as well. Now let's talk about how to use it, right? So once I click on download, right, I can it will just show you an app that is called anti-gravity, and you anti-gravity IDE, and there is also an app called anti-gravity. Now with this anti-gravity IDE, it looks almost similar to the VS Code, but it's now little bit, I would say, on the easier side using the MCPs, right? I'll show you how, because I have this is my VS Code. Basically in my VS Code I have Cloud Codex and the Copilot MCP setup. Now if I have to use it for this Copilot MCP, it gives free on up to a certain point, then it will charge you, and then Codex and Cloud Code, they are chargeable. Now if we talk about this anti-gravity AI, you are getting it free for 18 months, so that is a lot of time, and you are getting it free. So let's see how we are going to use it. You can just simply install it, and you can just click next, 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 and you will just reach to a point where you can just add your open a new project. The important point is that you have to sign in with the pro plan activated with your account. So with whatever account your pro plan is activated, you can just use that account to sign in over here. Once you sign in, then you just toggle this toggle agent button, and you see you are on the agent screen. Now on the agent screen, if you see, there is something called MCP servers. Now there are a lot of MCP servers that we can use, but then our point of interest is Salesforce, right? So if you just come to the Salesforce MCP, and Salesforce has multiple MCP servers. This MCP server that I am talking about is in the development context. So Salesforce DX MCP server. Now this is the GitHub repository, and here you can just copy paste the things. But since in my previous video I have shown how to do that for different tools, I already have it handy, so I have copied it. Now once you come over here, you can just click on manage MCP servers, right? For now I have already configured it, so you can see this configuration. But if you see empty over here, you can just click on view raw config, and you can just paste the same command over here. I can also paste this on the chat. You can just try that out if you don't want to go and check out the documentation. Now once this is done, now you can use this MCP to connect your org. So for example, this is my org which is called EDC trial org, right? um, yep. Let me move. Okay, so you can see this the trial org is EDC trial org. Let me, yep. And this is an education cloud trial org, and I am going to connect to it. But before that, let's see one use case, right? So this has in my previous video I was talking about pulse checks and assessments, envelope items, discovery framework kind of stuff. So let's see if we are able to get this into um, this project using the agents or not. Okay, so make sure that you are in the anti-gravity IDE. There is also something called anti-gravity app that also you can use, and you can just click on add to add the projects. And here also in the project setting you can see the different types of skills and the different types of MCP tools. For example, SFDX MCP is now present, and there are multiple skills. Okay, for the skills also I can tell you. So there is this command that you can use, npx skills, to add all the force.com skills, and the skills will be present in the agents slash skills folder, and it will be a lot of agents. Whatever skills you do not want to use, you can just delete them. For example, let's say I don't want to use this agent, I can just delete it, right? So, and once we have the skills and we have the MCP servers, let's add a session and let's see how we are going to get the data. So now I have something called assessment envelope items, right? So let's try to query them. So get me all the assessment item records from the org. So let's see if it is able to use this uh, SFDX tool or not. So now you see this, it is using the SFDX tool, right? So it has multiple options. Allow this time, always allow in this conversation, yes, and always allow. And again, let's say I select allow this time and click on submit. But there is something called anti-gravity settings. Here in the auto execution, you can just select always proceed. I mean, you have to do it on your own risk, but you can do that. So I'm clicking on submit. So now it's trying to use that. Let me click on. So now you see it is giving all the assessments, right? Let's say these particular assessments is using a different types of pulse check assessment, that is called PC vibe check new. And if I show you, right, so the species we have checked new is present only two or three for three assessments. So I would like to get all the assessments where omni process, uh, let me just copy this name, is used. So my point is that we are now able to use this anti-gravity, and we are able to connect this MCP, right? The particular Salesforce MCP, and it's not about Salesforce MCP. There are a lot of MCP servers that you can use and connect, and you can also manage your own MCP servers if you want to, right? So let me go back to agent, and you can see that we are getting only three of now. So it says four assessment envelope IDs using OmniProcess PC vibe check new. Let's cross check that. So all assessments, if we use PC vibe check new, there is three, but it is giving us four. That means uh, okay, so it's getting all the assessment envelope items, right? Let's say I want assessments, not assessment envelope items. So we might have to correct that as well sometimes, right? So because on the top I asked for assessment envelope items, it queried the assessment envelope items, right? So now you can see it's again trying to query the assessments using the MCP tools, and you can see that it's exploring that, and it's getting the results, right? Now you can see that it's getting the three assessments where the Omni process is PC vibe check new correctly, right? So basically this is all about how we can use the anti-gravity tool with the MCP servers and connect to Salesforce and get it for free basically. So this is one use case that I have randomly used, but you can do literally anything. Let's say I would like to retrieve the Omniscript into my local project. Omniscript, you can say that from the org into my local project. Let's see it's able to retrieve it or not. So basically, if I show you in the fourth sub in the Omniscript, we do not have that Omniscript. Let's see it is able to retrieve this Omniscript or not. So now it says that it found the unique name and it's trying to retrieve it. Maybe I can give the maybe the metadata name is only okay. Mostly looks like it is able to retrieve it, but yep, we can see it over here and it is able to retrieve it. So basically it works with the metadata and it also works with the record. So yeah, so this is all about how we can use the MCP servers, anti-gravity IDE, the tools, MCP, all of them together, right? And all of them for free. So that's it for this video and thank you for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thank you.